People of Reddit. What's a movie you regretted watching? The VHS was labeled home stuff. The content was definitely more bedroom stuff. The stars were my parents and another guy. Strong 2 thumbs down from me, 2 dicks up from her, mind you. Downsizing Matt Damon, the storyline had huge potential but missed badly. I felt disappointed towards the end as the whole movie seemed to divert from its original storyline a lot lately. Does anyone else just generally feel a declining shift in the quality of films these days? With all of the mindless remix and endless continuation of narrative arcs, it's gotten so underwhelming. And no, I've felt it escaping from give it the benefit of a doubt, but now, subjectivity aside, there is a whole lot of nothing out there and I have no problem walking away from it with no time wasted. For example, as a huge Cronenberg fan, I've actually enjoyed his son's work like Infinity Pool, which I enjoyed. Checked out his daughter Caitlin's work Humane recently and could not get through the first 20 minutes. The Human Centipede. I'll never get that time back or erase those mental images. The Ring freaked out every time I saw a reflection on a dark TV screen after that for eons. Transformers The Last Night. That movie is an assault on the senses. Into the Woods, such an annoying movie with a lame moral ending. Dragon Ball Evolution. The Impractical Jokers movie. Show is great, but the movie was straight garbage. Old, just fucking horrendous. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I was 15 and going through confirmation Catholic. This was just at a slumber party, but the next day I had to go to some church camp to get in my R's towards confirmation. On the bus, our priest gave some lecture about how as Catholics we do believe in possession yada yada and then put the Exorcism of Emily Rose on. I truly thought it was a message from God I was going to be possessed. I still have the St. Michael prayer memorized to this day, lol. Teeth It was really weird. The strange things about the Johnsons, I was literally like 12. The Grey, depressing from start to finish. Fantastic Beasts and The Secrets of Dumbledore. I don't see Cannibal Holocaust in the comments. Strange movie. A Serbian film was just so disturbing. Irreversible. I had to stop in the middle of that scene and the images are still stuck in my head. Watching Kinds of Kindness now and really starting to hate all the movies by Yorgos Lanthimos. Megan is missing. Why the worst movie I've ever seen, and I do not understand how people on horror TikTok keep recommending it as one of the best and scariest found footage movie when it's the shittiest I've ever seen. Never regretted seeing a movie before because everything is interesting to me, but I'm convinced this one should never have existed. 50 Shades of Grey. It was so fucking boring. If it had been really sexual, I probably would have enjoyed it a little. I'd still rather watch porn though. But it was just dull. The Hobbit trilogy. The first one, oh, Peter Jackson did such a good job with Lutter. Can't wait. The second one, surely this will get better. The third one, yes, kids, I'll take you. But only under protest. After leaving the theater after the third one, I felt like suing someone. Final Destination ... traumatized a whole generation. Every Marvel movie after Endgame. The Lobster with Colin Farrell. Such a bizarre movie. Recently, Trap. The real trap was M. Night Shyamalan trapping me in the movie theater to watch his daughter's attempt at being a pop star. We need to talk about Kevin. Well, hell no, we do not. That woman raised a massive brat and that is on her to figure out. No good reason she wanted to rope the rest of us in that mess. Predestination. I was pretty young when I watched it and the plot was too complicated for my small brain. Suicide Room. It's Polish. I regret it because the movie hurts me so much. I watched it once and still crying whenever I hear the soundtrack. In the Tall Grass. It was just grass. Lots of grass. Annabelle Creation. Been afraid of the movie series my whole life. Creation is the first movie in chronological order. It was boring as shit and not scary in the slightest, at least IMO. Battlefield Earth. I thought it would be funny bad. I was wrong. It's just really, really bad. The Mary Queen of Scots movie was such a waste of my life. Watched The Dark Man this morning with Liam Neeson. Shockingly shit. Most MCU films TBH. Some are great, some alright, some terrible. But I regret what the MCU has done to film and TV broadly. Story and characters and more about big universes, not so clever references to your own previous work or the source material, and placating audiences rather than genuinely surprising or challenging them. There's no soul, no real stakes, no surprises in the MCU, and that's spreading out into other media. The Bride of Reanimator. This is 40. It's just a bad film. Made me really dislike Paul Rudd for a while. Alien Romulus. Watched it mid-August, and I am still disturbed. Really surprised some old-timers haven't mentioned The Accused. It's a fantastic performance by Jodie Foster, and I have not watched it, nor will I, since 1991. Transformers: The Last Knight. That movie is an assault on the senses. Rubber, I think that's the name. Can't get that time back. Uncut Gems. A whole-ass movie of someone making really stupid fucking decisions. So annoying and aggravating. Trap. Woeful beyond woeful. More holes in the plot than there are potholes in the UK. Transformers: The Last Knight. That movie is an assault on the senses. Joker. It was too savage. Austin Powers. Hated every dumb sex joke. Sucker Punch. I would rather watch 221C on repeat than watch that movie again. The Borderlands movie. Not even funny bad. Just absolute dog shit. Madame Web. The editing was a little too clunky and I didn't like the storyline very much either. Sinister. Those films still lurk in my mind each day. Catwoman, the 2003 one. Saw the DVD at a dollar store and decided to check it out, and well, I absolutely hated the DVD on eBay a few days later, lol. The Hills Have Eyes. Watched it as a teenager and I haven't thought about watching it again since. The Blair Witch Project. Life of Fucking Pi. The VVITCH. I didn't enjoy it at all. Every non-MCU Marvel movie after the second Blade that I bothered to waste my time with before learning my lesson. The first X-Men was fine, but after Blade 2, everything not put out as part of the MCU has been absolute dog turds. I tried the Fantastic Four, Tobey's Spider-Man, Garfield's Spider-Man, the second X-Men, the X-Men prequelish movie, Ben as Hulk. The beginning of the MCU was incredible. It proves that when you actually care about what you are making, quality results. When you are going for the cash cow, the people suffer. See most of the MCU after Endgame for further confirmation. Civil War. It was well made, but the amount of war crimes on screen honestly fucked me up a bit. Pain and Gain. Just awful. Rapey French movie from around 2001 made me sick. The Last Matrix, The Matrix Resurrections. Bewitched 2005. I mean, who do I see about getting that time back? I Spit on Your Grave. Hostel is a close second. 365 DNI. Soft prawn for children, lol. Cheap thrills, completely unhinged and awful. The movie, I dunno. I just hated it. Cannibal Holocaust uncut version with animal cruelty. Speak no evil. I loathe every minute of that movie and the characters and the ending. Are you serious with that ending? YTF are they remaking it, and why do I have to be exposed to the trailer 26,377,493 times? Well, I haven't watched it, but I've seen the trailer. The Human Centipede, Countless Nights Without Sleep. Holmes and Watson 2018. My brother bought my ticket and I still felt ripped off. Hachi traumatized the hell out of me. All the ones I really enjoyed, cause I can't first time them again. Bone Tomahawk was a random suggestion from my best friend because we were bored. Ship Me Those and its sequel, The Shipfinite. We'll never get that time back. And Frosted. What a waste of time, effort, and film. Mid-poop that shit was yucky. Room, good movie, but as a parent, never watching that again. Fantastic Planet 1973. Hostel, only because I can't erase the eyeball scene and the image intrusively pops into my head more frequently than I'd like to admit. If I could erase watching it to save my sanity, I would. Thanks for watching.